That 2007 playoff loss to the Seahawks, you at the time were holding the ball for the field goal kicker because you were a backup prior to that. And Cowboys just needed the field goal with the time ticking down to essentially win the game, and you end up botching it. After the game, you had tears in your eyes. You said you don't remember ever feeling so low. What was that feeling?
It's a disappointing feeling for not just yourself, but everybody who works so hard. I was disappointed that I let down all the guys in the team, the coach, and that you were in a position to help your team win and you didn't do it. And in some ways it taught me a lesson. I was dedicating so much to playing quarterback. It's obviously an important part of the game, and I just needed to do more in that perspective. So you can't skate on the little things, and it's just another teaching tool that you can use in other areas.
Now, in fairness, absent you, the Cowboys would have never been in that place to begin with. 2 weeks after that game, I understand you basically were laying around on the couch. Why do so?
Well, it's just hard when the season ends. Really at the end of every season, it kind of feels like that.
But were you kind of wallowing in self-pity?
Yeah, you put so much time and effort into trying to win the Super Bowl each year that when it ends, it's just, it's like you go from 24/7, then all of a sudden it's like, it's over. Now you have nothing. There's nothing planned. There's nothing going on. There's nothing. And you're just like, all you have is you with your thoughts about what you could have done different to help the team win and move on. And so those are always the week or two after a season ends. It's very difficult just from that perspective. And then you got to get back into that mode of, okay, how do I get better? How do I improve as a quarterback and as a player to help this team so we go further next year? Now, a lot of it's out of your control. There's so many moving parts and people that are involved that you need help, all over the place. But when you get help, you want to make sure that when you have a defense and you have a good O-line and you have playmakers, when you do get that, you want to make sure that you're as skilled in playing at the highest level that you've ever been playing at, so that when it comes and your team has that chance to win, that you do. And that's what I'm building for.
What's been your most satisfying win for you personally in the past 5 years?
Well, your first win's just hard to. That Carolina game was great. Just to prove to myself that I could play and be a good quarterback in the National Football League. We've had some great wins. There have been some big ones. I can remember Chicago on the road, 2007 maybe. It's like a second game of the year or whatever. We were big underdogs. I think the ones you really are proud of are when another team is heavily favored, which playing for the Cowboys didn't happen a ton because we get a lot of national exposure.